My name is Naomi Lawrence, also known as Naomi Rag. I'm a fibre artist yarn bomber and I live here in East Harlem. So right now we are on 2nd Avenue at 109th Street. This is a fence I've used before. I'm going to install these. They were somewhere else and they got taken down, so I'm going to put them up here and see how long they last.
This is amazing.
Oh, thanks. Thank you. Oh, it's so good to see you. She got so big. Do you like?
Mine, she does everything like me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your is that a grandma? Does?
No, my mom.
Oh, your mom. Oh, really?
Yeah, she does. And I.
You do it too? You can make this, yeah. So I was originally from Liverpool and I moved to London in my 20s and then found myself in Cambridge with my husband when he was at seminary. He was offered a job in Spanish Harlem, so we emigrated here in 2014 with our 2 children. So right now we're on the corner of 104th Street and Lexington Avenue. And I live just around the corner, and this is Lexington Academy, and we've used this fence many, many times. The principal asked me to do a monarch butterfly because the school is full of immigrants, and he wanted to respond to how beautiful migration is. So we installed the monarch in November and it's now been 10 months. It's pretty grubby and it's actually started to get a little baggy. Right, I'm gonna have to move across. I'm hoping she's gonna go somewhere like Mexico. She was gonna go to Mexico, but then COVID. I hope she can finish her life somewhere in Central America and do the actual path that the monarchs actually follow. But she's got plenty of life left in her, so let's fingers crossed. Hope for the best. Oh my God. Just look how dirty my hands are. It's taken me a while to say that I make art because at first I was just yarn bombing and covering things in the street with yarn. But I do it because it makes people smile. I do it because it brings people joy and it makes me happy too. So this is El Barrio Loves You. I think El Barrio Loves You. We put this up by Metropolitan Hospital during COVID. 6 different people work on this, 5 women and 1 guy, all who live in this part of East Harlem. Do you know what, I'm gonna put these 2 together to save zip ties. Oh, yeah. And we just wanted a message to the hospital to say, you know, we support you, you're having a rough time, we're all in this together, thank you for your hard work. There's yarn and needles. I'll show you where the needles are. So you have no idea. I don't know what I'm doing. It's the usual story. Test tube. I have this color yarn. You can just like make it up. Okay, yeah. My ears are sore. Okay, so this is crochet, and I would consider myself to be a crochet fiber artist who uses the street as my gallery, I guess. I'm a very slow knitter, and I use knitting to make garments, but it would take way too long to do this in knitting. So. Yeah, well, I've had 30 contributors to send these flowers, and oh, this one was flow. So people from like all over, they take some of the patterns I sent them.
This one's really nice.
Yeah, that was one of the patterns I sent. That was clematis. But people just sort of did whatever they felt like, and you know, this is what survived. So I'm going to need help to sew it together, and then obviously to put it up. And it's going to take me a couple of hours to put it up. Yeah, that was Christy. I've got London cake here. So I guess I'll just put these on afterwards. So
Glue them on.
glue them on. I think there will be a bit of gluing.
I teach here. I teach 7th and 8th grade special ed, and we love this, and we're starting to put it into the curriculum. I think it's cool. And
Oh, you are? Oh, that's wonderful. So we'll all be set for Sunday, 5 o'clock. I think people said they could make. So for years I've worked on the large flowers on my own, but I've been very keen to work in collaboration with others from the neighborhood. Women who were either born here or from Puerto Rico, Dominican Republic, or who've emigrated here just like me. And it's much easier. As long as you don't sew it to the grass. Yeah, your O's are round. They're great. And then we'll get some funny pictures again like we did last time. That's always fun at the end of it, to have some silly pictures. Okay, let's just check. Yeah, they're all supposed to be 40 inches, so I think we're pretty much almost done.
Yes, one more, is it?
Okay, just finish that row then, thank you. Yeah, it's great that you're involved.
Thank you.
We're always trying to get new people to join our collective.
And then we put the letters, right?
Yes, sew them on top. That's it, I think. This quote is by Lady Bird Johnson. Where flowers bloom, so does hope. And hope is the precious, indispensable ingredient without which the war on poverty can never be won. When I came across the quote, it just stood out to me because it really is just about hope. It's about the passerby walking down the street, stumbling across something that they never expected to be there, and it just gives them a sense of, I'm cared for, my neighborhood's cared for, and there's love out there, and it makes you smile.